come true walking out to Sheffield and getting a reception like that.
I know there's a few years, so I'll end with, have you got aspirations to do this in a few years for a world title?
If I can do that for the British, there's no reason I can't do that at Hillsborough Football Ground for a world title. Obviously, I've got a lot more fights to go till I get there, but I'm improving, I'm progressing, I'm bringing something new every fight.
Congratulations, Dalton.
Thank you.
Dalton, what was it like fighting at Sheffield Arena? Plenty of Sheffield Wednesday fans here. Barry Bannon, the Wednesday captain, has travelled from Milton Keynes to be here for the fight as well. What was that whole experience like?
I was going to say it was a Sheffield double, wasn't it? but no, it's you know what? It's just you have to sit back and actually take it in. Especially what these last couple of, especially this year alone. How my career's grown and how the football club's got behind me, how Sheffield's got behind me. It's just like I say, it's just it's heartwarming. To get that love from people. And I just want to bring more and more nights like that back to Sheffield.
How did you feel about the performance and just the way that people are talking about you now? A lot of star potential, the chance to go on and eventually compete for world titles.
Every time I perform, I'm getting better and better. I'm 12 fights in and I'm fighting good opposition. Sam's a dangerous fighter. You've seen his knockout reels. He can put people away, and I didn't expect to, for him to, break as easy as he did. I always knew when I landed he was going to hurt, but I didn't think I'd break him as easy as I did. Obviously with the whole atmosphere and the occasion, you could see when I hurt him, I got a bit eager to jump on him, but you're going to get that when the buzz is as high as it is.
And you've spoken often about your desire to fight at Hillsborough. How close do you think that occasion is now?
With a reception like that, I don't think I'm a million miles away. But the main thing is, it's up to me. I've got to carry on winning. I can't take my eye off the ball because it's easily done in this game. I'm going to enjoy this moment. I've won the British title. I've said before, I never used to really enjoy my fights after. Because I used to fight and then it was like, oh yeah, I've won that, but it's more and more and more what I want. But I've won that. To win this British title is a big thing for me. Obviously I want to become a world champion one day, but I'm going to sit back, I'm going to observe it all, and I'm going to soak the moment up tonight and enjoy it.
Just finally, you from a city where there's a real history of boxing, world champions, you've just been watching your phone there and sort of seeing some of the Sheffield fans cheering on the tram on the way out. To be a part of this Sheffield boxing heritage, what's that like for you?
Sheffield's a big boxing city. It's produced some great talent and pound for pound some of the best fighters in the world. The most recent Kell Brook, Kid Galahad, the most recent world champions, and it just shows that it's not just a one-off. Sheffield producing great champions, and I always say I believe my dad's one of the best coaches in the world. Like I say, Kell's announced his retirement now, and I just feel like that torch is being handed over to me, and I'm going to keep making that flame bigger and bigger.
Well done, thank you.
Each League Boxing Debate, congratulations Dalton, brilliant performance. You had Sam hurt and even down a couple of times in the fight. Obviously down, he was at third round, and then hurt a few times after that. I saw Eddie sort of just taking it until you jump on him, Kevin and Sky at ringside, but you were very patient. Was that part of the game plan, knowing that you would bide your time eventually get Sam out of there?
All I had in the back of my head was, he's down but he's up. You see it too many times, people rushing in, they can get clipped, especially with Sam who can actually punch. So I know I've got a good chin, I know I'm very durable, I can take a shot, but all I had in the back of my mind was, there's no way I can lose here tonight. There's no way I can lose. So even though I wanted to get the job done, I had to be careful, but I knew relax and the stoppage will come.
Just one more from me. You've won that brilliant historic British belt. With sort of top prospects like yourself being billed for world honours, sort of some don't make the decision to defend the belt outright and win it outright. Have you given any thought to whether you're going to try and win that belt outright, or will you look to push on the international titles?
Of course, I'd love to win this outright. I'd love to keep this in the family and pass it on through generations. But boxing's a business. If my team means move on or keep defending it. That's how it goes, but you know, as of now, I'm British champion and I'm going to enjoy it.
Thanks very much, Dalton.
Tom Eaton, 1st seconds out, a picture-perfect knockout in your hometown. Is that the way you always dreamt it, Dalton?
Now, that was the cherry on the top for me, to walk out with that you know, that atmosphere, to get that reception, and you know, to get the finish. I said before, I don't know what it was. Someone asked me, and you know, I never pick around, you know, when I'm going to win. But I had 2 dreams up to this fight. Someone was telling me something's going to happen in round 6. Don't know what it was, and you know, I didn't even know what round I stopped him in. It was my dad who actually said, "He said it was round 6." And I was like, well, someone must have been telling me. But no, it was a cherry on the top to actually get the stoppage.
Sam and Mason showed great art in there tonight. What did you make of his performance?
Hey, you know, Sam came. He came to upset the odds. You know, it was a big opportunity for him. You know, he seen me as a younger fighter. He had more experience than me. You know, and, you know, it's Mike Tyson used to say, you know, everyone has a game plan to get punched in the face, and you know, that's how it goes. And you know, I'm an humble guy, get in there with a cool head. You know, and I let my boxing do my talking. But you know, there's all respect there for Sam. You know, he came at his go, and like I say, he just came up short. But Sam's a good fighter, but I believe he'll come back again.
Cheers for that, Dalton. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you again for that wonderful performance there, Dalton Smith. It seems like you were still in gear 2 in that fight. How did you think it went yourself?
Yeah, it was. You know, and I think I show that in my fights. You know, if I'm getting people out of here, in like you say, you know, gear 2. You know, how much more have I got in me? You know, I've got a lot more left in me, but you know, that's the way I fight. That's the way I fight. You know, I'm very cool, calm. You know, I'm very. You know, my focus is very switched on in there. You know, that's just the way I fight. But yeah, all I can say is just a good performance, and yeah, it's a great night.
And it was your first main event. You had a crowd cheering your name. How did that all feel to you?
I don't think it's sunk in yet. You know, I think till I watch it back and you know see it from the TV and see what it was actually like. You know, I think that's when I'll really soak it in.
And the Zone matchroom probably have you going all the way. You currently have Ennis Brown, who lost against Sam Maxwell for the Commonwealth title.
Yeah.
You got Sandor Martin as well, holding the European title. I don't want to push on too quickly, but are those titles something that you will be pursuing yourself in the future?
Of course they are, and in fact, you know, when I get to a world title, you know, they're the belts I need to be winning. No, but like I say, yeah, I'm 12 fights in. I've won a British title. I don't need to rush. You know what I mean? Because once you get to world, you're fighting for world titles. You know, you're staying there. You know, I'm 25 years old. I want to have the best journey I can in this career. I've got one shot here, and I'm going to do it right. You know, so whatever my dad says, whatever steps he says I need to take, whatever Sean O'Toole says I need to take, that's what I do. You know, but I won't be rushed if I don't need to be rushed. And like I say, I've took my career at a pace where I've allowed myself to develop. You know, I haven't took fights to, you know, please other people or, you know, try and rush things. You know, my career, I've got to where I am in my career by doing things right. And having, you know, one of the best teams around. And we'll just carry on doing that.
Awesome. And lastly for me, would you say that was your favourite performance out of all your fights?
100%. 100%.
Thank you there.
Thank you.
Dalton.
Dalton spoke to Maxi Hughes just recently as well, and you've clearly been sparring him in preparation for this fight. How valuable has that been, sparring a world champion? And what kind of advice and experience has that given you?
You know, Maxi alone, he's a great fighter. You know, and he showed, you know, I learnt a lot from sparring Maxi. You know, he's been in the game a long time. You know, I'm just a young pup in the game. You know, and so to get him in camp, and you know, he showed me quite a lot. Learnt me some knowledge. Obviously, he's a tricky southpaw. You know, a great boxer. And to be honest, Sam was trying to do things what Maxi was doing in sparring. You know, he was trying to let me fall short and then counter me back out. But you know, I was just too fast and too sharp tonight.
Excellent performance. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Dalton, Nick here from Maison Boxing. Obviously, first of all, congratulations on the win. Obviously, it's still fresh, but...
Your attention, please. The arena floor is now a hard hat zone.
Hard hat zone.
Interesting. Would you like to get out again before the end of the year, or is there any plans already in place?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I want to, like I say, I want to keep staying active, but you know, I've been very busy this year. You know, I've done camp after camp after camp. Your hands, your body, it takes toll. You know, so I'm going to go away, have a holiday. You know, I've got an house to finish building, what's took forever. You know, so I want to get that done. But yeah, if you know, what we in August. In August, I've got a good few months yet, so you know, we probably will get out before the end of the year.
Have you got a message to the fans who were in attendance tonight and watched on the TV?
Just a big thank you for, you know, coming out and showing me the love and support. Like I said, I'm speechless for how they came out and showed the love tonight. So, you know, I'm just so thankful for them.
Appreciate that, mate. Thank you.
Hey Dalton, congratulations on the win. Any nerves tonight you'd be forgiven if you did have some?
Say that again?
Any nerves tonight you'd be forgiven if you did have some?
That was probably the calmest I've ever been going into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was doing the ring walking, and I felt weird because it was like, how are you so calm in this? How are you so calm? I just don't know what it was, and I got in there and I had some sort of mental focus I've never had before. Like I said, on an interview, just said, "Oh, can you talk me through the stoppage?" I can't even remember it. I just could not remember it. I don't know how we finished him. I don't know what shot it was. You know, so it just shows how tunnel vision I was in, because there's no way I could have lost tonight.
You've got a tattoo emblazoned just above your chest, which obviously holds significant meaning. I wonder on a night like tonight that holds the most meaning it's ever held.
Say that again, sorry.
I wonder on a night like tonight where you captured the British title that tattoo has got the most meaning it's ever had.
Yeah, of course. You know, deep in my heart, I'm a very hard worker. It's the all I know. You know, so without boxing, you know, I wouldn't be doing nothing. I don't know what I'd be doing. So without boxing, that's all I've got. That's how I'm going to make a career. That's how I'm going to make a, you know, living for my, you know, my future family. So yeah, that's just, you know, it's written on the skin, and it's also in the blood as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you.